All right, we're going to cover the overhead press today. So the first thing you're going to do is approach the bar. You're going to be slightly outside of your shoulder width. And then you're going to pull your chest into the bar, engaging the lats, pushing the elbows forward a little bit. Then you're going to stand up. And that's how you unrack the bar. Take 1 to 2 steps back for comfort. And then you can engage in the pressing point of the movement. And relax, very good.
So what we're gonna do, we have that grip position, bring your elbows under, get a nice shelf with your lats, rack it, and we wanna keep the core tight and the glutes. A couple steps back. From here, my glutes are tight so that my hips and pelvis are directly under my shoulders. As I'm pressing, I'm keeping my core tight so I'm not letting my ribs flare. So we're here. With my neck, I'm just moving it out of the way of the bar so that my bar has a nice straight up path, and moving it out of the way on the way down.
And make sure you finish with the head through so the ear is right next to the arm at the top of the movement. So one of the biggest mistakes I see people make with this movement, and it makes sense, everyone tries to push out in the way because they don't want to hit their face, obviously. So I think that's a great cue in keeping the head up. But also one of the biggest things is so hard to move a weight when your elbow is not under your wrist. So you really want to make sure your elbow is directly under that wrist to really support that weight. Because if you end up back too far, you end up doing more of a skull crusher, and if you're here, you're almost doing a front raise trying to keep that weight up. So you really just want to keep that nice straight bar path and right back down. So is there any cues that you think are optimal to really help people with that?
Yeah, so similar to what Adam said, when you're in that rack position, and we want to make sure that our elbows aren't back here. It's putting our shoulder in a pretty risky position, pushing from that internal rotation. And then another thing with that rib flare, when we loosen up like this, it's going to change the pattern that our shoulder is using to press that bar. So over time, that can cause some problems in the shoulder.
That's a great tip.